All right, what's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today we're going to be talking about a situation that I've been going through the last week, and the situation is actually in front of me. This is going to be part of the home reno series because it deals with it. Now, just a quick background story here. Uh, we're doing a renovation in our laundry room. We're adding a bathroom. And this renovation started last year, actually, when we moved in. It was the first thing that we did because our AC went out and we needed to replace the whole thing. We needed to replace the whole system. So I thought it was a brilliant idea to renovate the laundry room so then I can move the indoor unit, the furnace, to a different spot. And then we got it replaced. And then we had AC throughout the summer. We had heat in the winter. But I there was a lot to do with the laundry room part of it in general because the subfloor needed to be replaced. Um, then I decided to add a bathroom and move the washer, so I needed to do some plumbing, and that ended up needing to be the whole system needed to be redone. And so eventually we are at the position where we're at, where when this video comes out, last night, it's going to get below freezing. And our laundry room, the ceiling is missing, it's gone, and some of the walls are not insulated to the outside. And if you know anything about freezing temperatures, water is the thing that we're talking about. And our washer, our water heater, and our new bathroom all has water in it, or going to. Is going to have water in it. And I'm at a spot where we are trying to get it done to a point where I can close off the ceiling. So we need to get the electrical done and the plumbing done. In order to do the venting for the new bathroom, I need to get the drain lines put in. Once the drain lines are put in, I can do the vent, I can do the supply lines, and then I can do the electrical, and then I can close it all off. The supply lines can actually be done after I close off the ceiling. We are very close. We have 1 week. I'm recording this on a Monday. We have not even a full week. We have like 6 days, 5 days really. Today, Monday through Friday, and that's it. That's all we got. We got this. We got 5 days to get it to that point. And I'm pretty close. But one of the things that kind of set me back was I had bought the vanities. And I said vanities because I bought the one for this bathroom that we're doing, and then the one for the old bathroom that we're going to do later on. Because they were both on sale, and I don't know if I had another discount with me that I could put in, but they were both on sale, and I thought I might as well buy them, and I can use the 12 or 24 month financing agreement that Home Depot has with their credit cards. So even though it was very expensive up front, I don't really need to pay for it until, over the course of a year or two. With that being said, I bought these at the end of July, and I got them maybe the first week or two in August. Picked it up from Home Depot, brought it and put it in the shop right over here in the back. Didn't open them, didn't think about opening them, but that's where the first thing I did was wrong. I should have opened them right away, both of them, actually. Now, good news is the larger one is not broken, but the smaller one, the one that we need, is broken. The countertop is broken. And I think I do have a picture to show you, but I didn't know that until a few weeks ago. And the reason I didn't know that until a few weeks ago is because a few weeks ago, I didn't really need it, but I wanted to open it up and see where the placement and have the actual measurements and what it looked like. And I actually wanted to see if anything's broken. The first thing I saw was a crack on the countertop. And I thought, it's not good, but I could maybe deal with it, right? I was just telling myself it was fine. I opened it the rest of the way. The whole countertop's kaput. Like, it's just broken. And a few days later, I called the company who makes it is basically Home Depot. And I called the customer service, and it's just Home Depot. And I was able to text them actually, and I got a replacement ordered, and it was supposed to be delivered on the 25th of October. Today's the 23rd, actually. Really, it was going to cost me, they were going to refund me the original amount, and then it was going to cost me actually a little bit less, maybe $20 or $30 less than the original one. So that was good. I was fine with that. That was great. Then I wanted them to come pick up the broken one and deliver me to my house the new one. But I was told I was going to get a phone call in a matter of just a few business days. Well, those few business days came and went, and I emailed them instead because I actually got an email about it. So I emailed them, and I didn't hear back for another 4 or 5 days. Well, I decided that I was going to go up to Home Depot anyways, and I had asked my dad to help me put it in the back of my truck, and I thought once I'm there I can figure out some way that I can put it onto a cart. And actually just a random gentleman, actually just like an older guy, just helped me bring it off my bed of the truck onto the cart, which was great. So I returned it. But I didn't realize it until after the transaction was done and I was heading out to my truck that I was looking at the receipt, and the amount seemed a little off. It seemed a little bit less than I remembered it costing. Well, that's because they refunded me for the one I just ordered like a few days prior. And that would be the replacement. Well, I checked the replacement online and it says returned. And I was like, so it wasn't shipped out yet. At least that's what it said. And I think it's okay to think that this item that hasn't been shipped out yet, if it says returned, that means that, and I got a refund for it. So that means that I spent money on a vanity that I just returned, but I didn't get that money back. I got the money back for the replacement, but the replacement wasn't going to be shipped. I wasn't going to receive it. So I got on the phone with Home Depot. I talked to the people at my local Home Depot and got it figured out. They gave me a refund for the original vanity because they had the original vanity. And the vanity that was going to be replacing it but hasn't shipped out yet, I already had that refund, and that was going to be that. So I just ordered a third vanity, basically. And that was going to come in November 6th. Well, the night after I had that all situated, or the night after that, I got an email saying my order was going to be delivered on the 23rd. And I thought, whoa, that's way too soon. It said November 6th. I looked at the order number, and it's the replacement vanity. It's going to be delivered in just a few days. And I thought, oh my gosh. So I used up one of my coupon codes to get the third vanity that I just ordered, to get it to the same price as the replacement vanity that I just basically got canceled and refunded for. So then I was thinking in my head, maybe it's just a glitch, maybe it's not actually going to be delivered. Well, I was wrong, because while I was out today shopping for other things, I got a notification saying that my vanity was delivered. I checked my security cameras and I see it sitting there in my driveway. And the top looks burnt. Like something happened in wherever it was stored. And I have it in front of me, and I'm going to take this video to, one, explain what happened, and two, to show you, hopefully this vanity is not broken. Because if it is broken, I have to wait for my third vanity to come in to see if that one's broken, and to figure out some sort of solution there. The best scenario would be if this one wasn't broken and the other one wasn't broken, and I could take this one back so they can have it, and I have an extra vanity that I got refunded for. Because I can tell you, if this one's broken, there's no reason to send it back, because they're just going to throw it away, and all that hassle in trying to get them to take it when I already got a refund for it, whatever. And me hauling it is just a waste. So Let's turn this camera around and look at this vanity. All right, here it is. Here's the top. It's legit like soot. It's black. Like it is. This isn't some sawdust. This is like you had a facility catch on fire and a bunch of these got smoke damage. But the one thing I have is questionable is this edge right here. But what I know about these is they're actually packed very well. There's the corner pieces that are hard cardboard. Then there's like thick corrugated cardboard on the sides, and even with some styrofoam on the front or the back, and then styrofoam on the top with other pieces. And it's actually pretty well packaged, but it's just burnt. And I'm really curious into what it looks like. So I'll open up this side just because the door is open behind me and then you won't see anything. But let's check this out. Now, if you ever get one of these, I'll actually put it in the description below where you can the link to find this. But when you get it, the backsplash part is actually on top of the countertop. It's right in the back here, so you just want to be really careful and keep that on a flat surface. All right, this is the time where I wish I had two cameras. One could be out here in the wide angle, and then the other one could be in my hand like this. I will show you what the top looks like at the same time. So you get this piece of cardboard, and you get another piece. But this is the backsplash, and so far it looks fine on the outside, but we'll see on the inside. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried now. Still haven't seen it. Okay. So far, from this angle, everything looks fine. Okay. So, as you saw in the picture earlier, this was the first crack that I saw. And now I don't see anything right here. So this is good. This is good. This is promising. Now, but I have to be careful about this. This guy is what's bothering me now. How you take care of that is you can either untie it, but they tie it up pretty good, or you can just cut it off with a pretty sharp knife. And it looks pretty good to me. No cracks. Cool. But I just needed to put that away. Let's see the rest of the cabinet. Okay, I don't feel anything. I don't see anything. It looks all good to me. Let's look at the sink. Sink looks good. All right. Now this is the Bellington 36-inch vanity in almond toffee. I kind of don't like the color as much. I wish it was a little bit more natural wood looking. The other option was just plain white, and there's going to be way too much white in my bathroom already. And with the white countertop, it just wouldn't look right to me. But if you open these up, you have like little cubby parts for other stuff. I don't really like how small this area is right here. But you can actually take these off. It would be a little tough to do that. But you could take them off. But then you have a hair dryer part right there. The other piece that was broken on the vanity was this piece, and this one actually looks a little bit better put together, so that's good. This part comes down. You have a little tray here, so that's usable. You have a full drawer here with these little cubbies that you can also take out. You kind of have a similar thing here, but they're a little bit bigger. Of course, they're not all put together. But they're all here. then you have this double one. That is a pretty big bin. And that's that. So it looks like it's all good. All put together and not broken. Now, like I said, since this one's not broken, I'm just going to have to wait and see what the next one, the third one's going to come in and look like. Because it would be pretty, it would be out of my way to load this onto my truck to take it back to Home Depot. Home Depot is about 25-30 minutes away, and this thing's actually pretty heavy. And also, I would have to retape it up, and I really don't want to do that. Besides, the next one that comes in may be broken. So we'll see. If it's not broken, I'll probably take it back, and I can just take that one back and say I just got an extra one came in. I don't have to take this one back specifically. So we'll see. I'm really happy that this one's not broken, and I can actually get, once I get the bathroom to a point where I can install this, I don't have to wait. Because, like I said, the other one's going to come in around November 5th, 6th, around there. And I don't know if I'm going to need it before then. And I kind of hope I do, especially now that this one's in. So, we'll see. But that'll be it for today's video. I really hope you did like it. It was definitely an adventure for me to get all this done. I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I was on the phone with Home Depot getting the whole thing situated where I took it back and I had a refund for this one, I was on the phone for an hour trying to get that figured out. And honestly, I think this is worth the hour that I put in to get this one to already almost be here. And the reason why I said it wasn't shipped yet is because on the tracking, you say track my order, and it says it hasn't been shipped, it's just processed. Even the email that I got that said it was going to be delivered today, this morning I checked and it still said it wasn't shipped. So I'm guessing the shipping, the tracking information is just not up to date with these things. But I will leave a link in the description for you to get this if you want it. And I do want to say it's not really Home Depot's fault or even the carrier's fault. That's just how furniture goes when you ship it. Especially when it's put together like this. A lot of time, even IKEA furniture, where you have to put it together yourself, a lot of the time, just the way that no matter how well you package it, sometimes things happen, accidents happen, and there are plenty of people who, like UPS, FedEx, those workers, they may be a little careless, and maybe even the machines. But when you put a bunch of things together in a big truck and you put it down the road, things are going to happen. That's just the way it is. I don't think it's really the fault of the shipping company. I don't think it's the fault of the driver. I think it's just the way that this works. It'd be great if these were in the store and I could just take it off the shelf. That'd be way better. But it still had to be shipped there. So regardless of what you want to say about getting furniture from Home Depot or any other place, you kind of have to deal with this. And I do have to say, yes, when you get the item, check it. And actually, if you're at the store to pick it up, check it before you leave. Because once they put it in the back of your truck or the trailer and you take it home, you have to go through the whole process of taking it back or calling or getting it figured out. And I would honestly say, especially with this home collectors, this home designers collection, whatever, it's Home Depot. And when you call the number that's in the pamphlet that the Vanity comes with, it's Home Depot customer service. So most of the time, you can just take it back to the store where you bought it from and say, hey, this is broken when I got it. I'd like a refund and a replacement. With that being said, another 3 minutes went by. That's it for today's video. Seriously, it's it. It's kind of a long one. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smack the like button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help me a lot. And turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys all next time.